sidetrack there. Just a few more clips. This is 2 pages of a chapter, and once again, I found myself almost clipping the entire thing for a start and stop. And I was like, all right. Let's get this down to less clips.
Chapter 5C, Leaving Home Base.
And he gets into...
Okay, can I name my subsection? Nerdbird leaves the nest.
Pre-production starts, and everything is... Oh, you did it again. I think I know what the problem may be. I'll let you know off the air. I'll go ahead and remove you. This was happening to our buddy Hackride as well, and figured out what the issue was there. So hopefully Spurgsnake will be back in time for this clip. I could play something in the interim from the... Oh, this is something to play in the interim until he gets back. Meow. Meow. It's in your book. Meow is in your book. It's so... My favorite line of the entire book is that meow. He's had some doozies, but that meow is completely my favorite.
I wonder if Spectrum's having issues, or it's me. I don't know.
I've got an idea. I'll talk to you afterwards what I think it may be. It was happening to our buddy Hackride. And onto this next clip. So pre-production starts, and everything is in disarray. The script was never revised. Like, it's $1.5 million to $3 million script. Minimum. And they had $200,000-ish. I guess I didn't pull the clip where he said $8,000 went to headshots. That was one of the perks for the fans, that at the end of the day, shipping and printing and all that, $8,000 gone, a third of it gone. So it sounds like we're in the neighborhood of $200,000 rather than $250,000.
He's... Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was just going to set up the clip. If you got anything to add, go right ahead, sir.
Oh, yeah, no, he mentioned it earlier. He paid... Deadpool mentioned it. He started at the end of the year, so Fedi government got him. I don't know if the PayPal clip made it in, but he got it from Indiegogo or Kickstarter or wherever. Kickstarter took a cut. Then he transferred it to PayPal. PayPal took a cut, and then it made it into a bank account that was set up specifically for the movie. So I'm guessing it was about $200,000 after all said and done. Everybody got a fucking handout before he even got the money. And it went through 3 financial transfers.
And trying to figure out what it was, I think we're closer to 200,000 than 250 or the 325, which he initially got. As James explains to us now, why Los Angeles?
I mentioned before that it was shot in Los Angeles. That decision was a bit anti-Cinemassacre. I would have felt more comfortable doing it on my own turf. However, the previous year, it snowed on Halloween. And in general, it always rains. The weather on the East Coast sucks. It's no wonder why everybody films in LA. Also, a lot of the film takes place in the desert, which doesn't exist on...
Which didn't need to happen. It could be in a forest.
The East Coast. It would be too expensive to fly the cast between 2 coasts and put them in hotels. So, we decided the whole movie would be shot in LA. Sean were already living there, so it made sense.
Very suspicious to me that Kevin and Sean fed James this line about weather, and he just regurgitates it anytime when he's asked about it. But because it's simpler for Sean and Kevin to do it out in Los Angeles, it just sounds like that they have hijacked this idea away from James at this point.
I agree. I think James contacted Finn and was like, hey man, I got this project I'm working on and I want your help. And then, it's a project, yes. And then, so, let me drive. And then all the money was gone. James, here's another thing I want to bring up that a lot of people have noticed. James took acting classes, and now he acts worse.
It is 2 different things to act for stage and act for screen. I am naturally a terrible screen actor because I go with my over-the-top theatrical training, and that's kind of what James is doing. He's doing theatrical type of acting where everyone all the way up in the top rows can make sure you see what's going on. As seen by that face down there.
Yes, he hears theatrics and he hears the word theatrics and doesn't think necessarily projecting into a theater. He thinks cartoons or something like that. Like it's theatrical, has a different definition to him or something. And one more thing real quick. Coach Principal Uncertainty, yes, it's somewhere between a after-hours bar and a cyberpunk nightclub. I got my purple.
All right, after-hours bar. I need me a whiskey.
Okay, I think I'm all set up. I'll be ready in just a minute. All the back-end stuff is ready, and all the tech's good.
To get my 3 a.m. whiskey.
Or it looks like it anyway.
On to... This chapter is... Take it away, James.
Alright, rebuilt my noise gate.
I'd be out of my element.
Alright, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
Donnie, you're out of your element,
I put it off when I messaged it in the chat. LOL.
It meant taking my wife and cats away from our familiar comfort zone. Naturally, I had to take the family. My wife was supportive. It can't be overstated how much she sacrificed to make the...
Stop giving my wife shit. She was supportive and she helped.
Yeah.
Everyone stop shitting on B-roll.
This film happened. And as a master planner, found us an apartment with a monthly lease to stay at.
Oh, you have it already. Good.
Yeah, there is the unhappy cats there in the middle of the garbage in Hollywood Boulevard.
To stay at.
They're not having a good time.
So I was sitting there with the one night. I think I sent you the MP3 already of the Kitty song from Presidents of the United States, but it's James
I wanted to include that in the episode because I thought it was the Kitty song that I mentioned from The Sopranos in Visiting Day, and then I'm like, shit, the Presidents of the United States. That's YouTube won't like that. I know. Real music. It went together so fucking good. Maybe I'll just take the hit. Like, no one's watching these. It doesn't matter if they're not monetized with that. But, I mean, statistically, no one is watching this. Thank you, several hundred people, for sticking by.
I appreciate it, yeah, definitely. Especially with this subject.
So that's,
Alright, I've got just one more little thing to do.
I crack myself too much with that dumb fucking gag of his miserable cats. So, if April is this expert planner... Why isn't she a producer? What the fuck was Kevin and Sean doing? Because they weren't planning. They were not expert planners. If you have an expert planner, bam! And you can give her a low rate because she's your wife.
I think she did a lot on the movie, too. I
remember...
I want to say she was involved with casting or something weird.
Yes, that's what I read that she was involved in, with casting. And, I think it kind of shows why you hire a professional casting agent, a casting director, because Mandy was not the right person for that role. They killed Cooper's career dead. Sorry, little Bernie Mac, you are no longer allowed in Hollywood.
That sucks. The kid wasn't bad on
Yeah, he was a fantastic wiener kid on Bernie Mac, but him, what was it, humping the pinball machine? No, he's humping the table. That's, a lot of people are going to remember you for humping the table rather than being the best little wiener kid on television.
I'm pretty sure that's Jif, too.
Yes, it is. The people really caught on to Cooper humping the table.
They eventually got used to.
So, James, one of our commenters mentioned this last time, of the two cats. This is, at minimum, extremely agitating for them, possibly traumatic for cats, to take them out of their home environment, and for 2-3 months. By the time that they actually get accustomed to this place on the West Coast, you're going to traumatize them again. The cat parents are unhappy with you at this point, James.
Yeah, he puts him in the car. Yeah, there's a lot of cat talk this chapter, by the way.
I almost clipped more cat talk, but I cut it down to 3 because we are running long already for this episode. I like to wrap these up in 90 minutes rather than 2
About
minutes.
90.
Kind of arbitrary, but I don't want to stick around for too long. And that was the last clip that I have, and I was going to take some of these down, but this is a discussion. We are trying to find all of the dumb shit that the Cinemassacre Truth may not have found yet. So we are really digging in to James's arrogance, arrogance and ignorance. Yes,
A
the
bit of
arrogance
both,
and
yeah.
ignorance.
I'm kind of stuck on that, but I think he has this like timeline in his head that he has to match up to. He has markers in his mind that he wants to hit at a certain time, and he has to fulfill.
I'm looking
certain things
for
those markers. It's so
something
weird
that
to
Snake
me.
sent me.
I used to think like that, but then I turned 17, and I was like, oh, the real world happens. You know, it's just if you grow up watching sitcoms and shit like I did, you do get an idea of what a family should be. But it's a television family. That's not real. There's so many different families out in the real world. You can't capture all of it. And that's... He just is trying to be this, I don't know, high school sweetheart Hallmark movie thing. And it's not. Coach said it. Why is this guy so writing about all this bland shit? It's because he's doing regular shit. And to him, it's
a title for this book. The Surprisingly Uneventful Life of James Rolfe.
I agree. I mean, there's good things that the events that do happen pay off for him well, but in between that, it's a lot of naps.
Okay.
I know how I want to restructure this book. I've kind of talked about it while we've been going over this. Really focus in on that crazy boss. Focus in on this time of your life. But
I agree.
Well, actually, this is a page one rewrite. In fact, 100%. Both your movie script and your book manuscript, page 1 rewrite. This is all kinds of fucked up. And the fact that James is a fan of autobiographies, the same way he's a fan of film. How are you a fan? And this is the end result. Yeah,
that's exactly right.
How do you not get it?
That's one of the mysteries for us on the outside. You know, we're like, oh, you're not seeing what we see. Same with Aaron. You're not seeing what we see. Same with almost any of the other ones that you could name. DSP too. Well, he's a little more self-aware, I think, now, but you know, he would treat his audience like we're stupid. They all think we're dumb. I think James thinks we're stupid. You know, like, he meets a bunch of Comic-Con dorks, and he thinks that's the real world. Same with Aaron. He talks to 5 people on the internet. That's the entire internet. I can't edit that.
All right, never mind.
It doesn't work that way.
James has been talking to the reader like a child a good bit. That's one of the many
good
between him
whatever to you, as Dylan would say. Good whatever time it is for you.
Boxing ring. That was his first movie, Jimmy Rolfe versus the assistant bag. Let's get him back in the ring for a little player 1 versus player 1. Him versus Aaron Imholt.
And I'm guessing they're about the same.
We're gonna do something a little different today. I have something I'm gonna play in this little box over here.
Yeah, they both
the music is covering up the normal player, but this right here, I'm going to play something. If I can.
We are going to promote Multiplicity remake starring James Rolfe as James Rolfe and James Rolfe versus Aaron Imholt. I don't know if we
think
can
I know
get that
what to
fight
do.
sanctioned. Aaron Dunn fucked himself over good with trying to get one.
There's something I'm trying to add, but it's being tricky.
We just need to set up a ring in a bar or a warehouse.
So we're gonna change this.
James needs a cut man, and Aaron needs a cut man. That's it. And I agree, principled.
Yeah, I do like Coach Principled Uncertainty's parallel. Opened to bakers, said no, sold no bread, no biggie. Just wanted to play baker. So what?
Hey, there we go.
Yeah,
okay,
who cares that I spent all this money on renting out a kitchen and a storefront, and you know what I mean? Like, that's exactly how it comes off.
If he would have pissed away the budget on purpose,
we'll cut that, and then
Freddy Got Fingered, that would be one thing. But he didn't do this on purpose.
I would watch Freddy Got Fingered probably over most of what James has done, except for the early stuff.
Why did it stop?
We'll watch that over. And what else can people watch over on your channel as we start to wrap up for the day? Thank you, James, for being.
Yeah.
I've got no words.
The Chapter C part, the one where
it's being weird.
In the Chapter C where he's
okay,
leaving,
so it doesn't work that way.
We'll film in L.A. This is the part where he leaves motherfucker.
Does
Mike
it only play
all
once?
To his lonesome with all of the AVGN.
That's the problem.
That's
like
right.
Mike had unfettered access to the AVGN channel, Cinemassacre channel, and put out the Inspector Gadget Brown Bricks video.
Yep, it just stops. That's
Elmo
the
commentary video, which was wildly. Nobody liked it. I think maybe me, because it was so stupid and over the top and just vulgar with Sesame Street. And fair to Mike, he was a pretty good Elmo.
And you can see how when you have good comedy teams, they feed each other. James and Mike together fed into each other and gave a product that we enjoyed.
Can I just drag it in?
James alone and Mike alone.
Probably not. That'd be too easy, right?
But together, so much better
Oh.
than if they were solo.
Okay.
Yeah, they do have a good synergy.
That worked.
I was thinking of that Inspector Gadget video.
Okay, let me delete that one though.
Infamous. When Mike is
because
own devices,
I need to grab it from the right place.
Inspector Gadget. When you have a buddy next to him, it gets
there we
better.
go.
Right.
Now does it infinite play?
Username in the chat.
There we go.
That's two separate references to two separate memes, and it's so funny to me. So it's Brown Bricks from that video, and Big Ryan can move electrons through space with his mind. But like, I think he was doing some sort of like stoner talk, or he was like high or something. And he was like, just dude, we're all electrons moving through space. Like it was like this prolific thought to him, and it's like, yeah. Or like when somebody realizes how photosynthesis works, like the heat from the sun grows a plant, and then we burn the plants for heat. You know what I mean? Like that's reality works in mysterious ways, man. But I'm done with that. The only other thing I'm going to do is at Spurksnake, anywhere, YouTube, Twitter, basically. Not anywhere, just those two.
Monday nights for video games, pop-ups for live music streams over on Spurksnake's channel.
And then move it like 2
Wednesday,
pixels.
We do some sort of nonsense here. I am Dylan from somewhere. Wednesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, I do some sort of nonsense. I believe it'll be a co-host audition tomorrow. I was thinking of heading out of town, so I didn't.
Now, I need to put it in the right layer.
2K will be back for Live from Somewhere next Thursday, and we do this every other week. This movie-making nerd review until we're finished. I thought we would have gotten further today, but
I need to put a filter on it.
It'll end up being 38 parts if James is this dense with things to point and laugh at.
I agree, and we
can I make it just white?
The financial
I think so. Hold on. Saturation.
Got to LA. He packed up the cats. He drove out from Jersey to LA, 3,000 miles with 2 cats. In the
there we go.
And we got the expenses down now. We know what. We kind of know where the money went and how it got spent. And when we come back in 2 weeks,
put it to 90.
We'll get back into like the logistics and expenses and more financiary fuckery.
Cool.
Because it's just.
I just wanted to put that layer on there so I could obscure the video just a little bit.
Do A. Well, he can't do A. Well, let's do B. Well, I can't do B. Well, we're doing B. You know, like he just like forces these things to happen.
I had so much fun in the pre-production of my pilot that never was, of editing the scripts and then editing which days. None of these guys did that at all, and I had such a blast doing that, which is why I'm like, you know what, I need to go back to Hollywood and start on the bottom rung so I can start doing that. Well, not Hollywood, Atlanta. I went to Hollywood.
There we go.
Let's try one of the other
0.65 seems good.
Get my Vancouver, the old
right.
try.
Cool. This is what I was fixing. Is the video like right here? I put the little like overlay on it.
Baffled by James. Thank all you
Cool.
folks for joining. As I said, like, subscribe, notification bell. Wednesdays and Thursdays, 2 p.m. Eastern. For now, if that changes, I'll let you know. Thank you all for joining. Help this video out with all those nonsenses of what's the word I'm looking
Okay.
for? Interacting. All the nonsense interacting, like everyone else says. As I fall flat on my face, stammering at the end of this
Cool.
episode. I'll some more post points for that. Please come back again. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Feel free
Yeah.
to go
Thank you,
away.
everybody. We appreciate it. Yeah.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today.
Hmm.
Thank you for going on this adventure with me. It's fun being with friends. I'll see you next time. Bye now.
Bye for now.
Toodaloo. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dao day.
Places all join hands, circle left. Now circle right and listen to me. LS.
So if I play that, then it should make sound out of that thing. Cool. But all I want to do is put it down there.
Meet your honey and give her a whirl. All swing around with the little girl. Smoke 'em, then you'll see. LS, MFT.
Ah, okay, I see.
Promenade and don't you fall. Promenade around the hall. Lucky Strike is first again with tobacco men. Promenade straight down the pike. It's time right now for a Lucky Strike. Yes, for smoking that you're bound to like, you just can't beat a Lucky Strike.
Smoke him if you got him. Alright. Now that Dylan's finished. Okay,
Greedy milk.
there. Now we should be all good. Cool. Ugh, of course. It was working, earlier, and now it's not. Sure. I like this song. I just realized that the Chrome thing is not spaced correctly. I guess this is the perfect time to fix things, you know, instead of doing things. That's okay. That's not doing anything. Okay, so the other way. There we go. Hello. That is too loud. Right there seems good. Okay. Good. Good to see ya. I haven't seen you in chat before. Nice to see a new name. Okay, cool. Are captions on? Yes, perfect. But they're backwards, so I guess that doesn't matter. What are my thoughts on Avowed? If you compare it to any other game, it's not as good as it could be. But if you just play it and enjoy it for what it is, it's pretty alright. I feel like the story could use some improving, but I'm not going to hold it that far against it at the moment, anyway. I need to close something.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. To all law enforcement entities, this is not an admission of guilt. I am speaking to my family now.
Okay, there we go.
Skylar, you are the love of my life. I hope you know that. Walter Jr., you're my big man.
Okay, so anyway, back to what you're saying. I really like the combat. I kind of wish Avowed allowed the players to customize the body proportions of the character instead of just not including it. Yeah, like, you just pick your, like, body type, which is, like, the classic gripe of modern RPGs. So the character creation can feel rather limited. I got some frame issues, so yeah, I gotta solve this before I start playing. Let's see, where's my issue coming from? Issue is CPU usage. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm currently kind of just playing around and going, like, hybrid. So I'm, like, magic gunslinger with also a heavy sword and heavy armor. So I can run kind of hybrid of everything. Which I'm kind of liking. Okay. So I can close these out. Cool.
Is that all you got?
Okay, there we go. That's much better. Still not great, but... Oh, you can. That's how the skills work in the game. So here, let me show you. For example, there on my hotbar. What's my character button again? So here in your abilities, if you pick wizard skills, you can just learn skills without using a grimoire or a wand. And you can just get skills. Wand skills are a little bit different because wand is a weapon type instead of, like, a spell. But like if I wanted to get Fireball right now, I could just get Fireball because I have an extra skill point.
Look at that.
So once you assign the skills, like right now I have a knife and a gun in my hand. But if I run up to this bear, I can just press my skill. And then just pull out the skill and just do it without needing the actual grimoire. I've never played Witcher, but maybe, I guess. Okay. I can't hear Breaking Bad at all. You need to turn that up.
I think it's getting better.
Right there?
What the hell is this?
Hey.
Veggie bacon. We're watching our cholesterol, I guess.
Not me. I want real bacon. Not this fake crap.
Too bad. Eat it.
This
is there an
smells
echo?
Like
sounds like it.
Eat it.
So, how's it feel to be on?
How does it feel to be a smartass?
Oh, it could be noise from this.
Good.
Eat you veggie bacon.
Oh no, it was their TV in the show. Okay, I'm tripping. My headphones are too good sometimes. You highly recommend Witcher 3. I have it downloaded and it's on my list of games I would like to play. I just haven't gotten around to it, so it's probably going to be on my part of my Beat It to Delete It series. So I can get it off my hard drive.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I really like the visuals in this game. That's one of the very high achievements of the game.
It is the study
it's very pretty.
What? Anyone?
I like the companions so far. The companions are pretty cool.
No. Chemistry is, well, technically, chemistry is the study of
I'm looking
matter.
for tree
But I prefer to
evidence.
see it as the study of change.
And I recently watched Witcher Siren of the Deep, and it was damn good film.
Electrons.
Ooh, okay.
They
Is it this tree?
change their
This is
energy
probably a
levels.
tree.
Molecules change their bonds.
This seems tree-like.
Elements, they combine
Oh, look at
and
that,
change
evidence.
into compounds.
Wow, I don't care.
That's all
So that's
life.
something, yeah. That the big thing that this game's lacking, besides more sandbox, is the story is kind of boring so far. I like everything around the story.
Transformation.
My other complaint about Avowed is forced companions. I don't mind that. Usually in games, if they're good companions, I don't mind having them anyway. It reminds me of like Mass Effect, where you kind of just like have to have people with you.
Chad, is there something wrong with your table? Okay. Ionic bonds.
Okay, I'm getting like frame skips, but it looks okay. Like I've got a stream preview down here, and it looks fine. I wish it would look better, but that's okay.
Two, 3 makes 10, and 10 makes 20. Here's your receipt. Just hand these cleaning discs to your car wash professional. Thank you. Come again.
Hi.
Envoy? What
He's not coming.
surprises?
He said
Not really. I just jumped off the mountain.
I'm gonna run the register.
I think this could work out better
no.
for both of us.
We talked about this. I'm short-handed, Walter. What am I to do?
I don't know. Get somebody else. Hire more employees.
What am I to
Pay
do?
me more so I give a fuck. Those are all good options. Alright, it was you the whole time. You were the traitor. Yeah, but whatever. Probably I don't really care. Go ahead and Go ahead.
Mr. White.
I didn't want to. I thought I was glad.
Make those tires shine, huh?
Oh my god.
Granted, fair point, Mass Effect did have companions in a fantasy setting. I prefer you can dismiss a companion at any given moment. And I give Mass Effect's companions exception. So, yeah, like, if you want to go solo, I get why it's like, oh, I just want to be the envoy and walk around by myself. It's like, ugh, fuck all these randoms. I totally get your point. It would be nice if that was an option. If it wasn't forced upon you, it would be nice. Every complaint anyone has about the game, I'm like, yeah, I kind of agree, but I like the game.
Really, I just see you just Skylar. I mean, your flat is a washboard. Oh, you look awesome.
I guess they figured
She's not showing at all, is she?
Are you gonna attack me or no?
I'm preparing.
If you don't attack me, you can live.
I've already pacified Paradise. I want to be safe.
You've got a hazy picture at best.
Clock 22. That's my daily care.
Still killed
Okay?
in the street.
I mean, unless you're talking what? Plus B plus.
I have it through Game Pass. I didn't buy it. I don't plan on buying it at all.
Bounce off the windshield.
I'm helping us.
How are you shooting? When you're gonna bring a gun, baby, you gotta bring enough
So you
gun.
murder your own?
40 caliber.
Crops rot in the fields.
I hope I end up liking
Earth disintegrates beneath our feet.
whoever this guy
I
is.
think it's time we accept.
Come on, take it.
The cop brother. What is his name? Hank?
No.
Because I know he's not like a bad guy. He's just trying to do his job and protect his family in the neighborhood and stuff like that.
Looks like Keith Richards
But
with a glass
at the beginning of the show, they make him like a cunt. I've only seen up to season 3 of it, so I really don't know.
Toast to my brother-in-law. Come here. Well, you got a brain the size of Wisconsin. But we're not gonna hold that against you. But your heart's in the right place, man. Your heart's in the right place. We love you, man. We love you. Everybody, to Wall, Nostrovia.
You simply cannot survive the way things are. Mona.
Then you disagree.
Oh shit! Turn on
You
channel
don't
3.
turn on your own.
I've never really watched it like thoroughly, so that's why I'm watching it now. Because at least this story is interesting.
I'm proud to say the outstanding professionalism of my fellow agents at the Albuquerque district office
More backs.
resulted in
I
a
wouldn't
substantial
presume. I
amount
can
of
only-
methamphetamine
You've got a
taken off.
Only Adir.
Were any shots fired?
No, ma'am. Our
Scorpion.
agents took the suspects by surprise.
The album from Drake.
10?
However, there were a number of firearms.
Sit and spin. Both of you.
Also, a large amount of cash.
Sorry, you didn't see that.
I can only hope.
Clearly
We've
an
had
ongoing
decades to
operation.
secure. Dead homestead. And a
Well
city full of
Hank, how
animals.
much money is that?
It's about 700 grand. It's a pretty good haul.
As I say,
Then I guess
if the
I don't
citizens
want
of
to live.
Albuquerque win, we can put this big a dent in the local drug trade.
But that's
I hoped you'd say that.
unusual, isn't
I've
it?
already eliminated.
It's not the most we ever took. It's easy money. Till we catch you.
Agreed.
Why don't you say the word and
Ooh, foreshadowing.
What I can.
and watch us knock down a meth lab. Get a little excitement in your life.
Can't trust something.
No, the CBS show about a bunch of smart people who do criminal investigations. No, I don't watch a lot of TV at all, which is why I missed Breaking Bad, is because I just, I'm busy playing games. So now I'm trying to do both, because I have 5 monitors, so I can multitask. Now, granted, that's why I'm pushing my computer a little bit hard today, but that's okay.
Well, I met my reserve.
Um,
2 minutes.
I opened these settings for a reason. Oh yeah, I wanted to turn down the dialogue just a little bit.
What's up?
You tell me, birthday boy.
Oh, hey, so what's up for Saturday?
Their envoy.
Oh,
Never understand you.
Lockdown says you need me.
Oh no, they don't like me? Well, that's fine. So she could just kill her?
And then what after that?
I mean,
Actually,
can I kill her now?
I was thinking
Nope.
of driving up to Los Alamos.
Can't believe. Last time I saw that.
Visitor center has an exhibit on. It's really supposed
Have
to
you-
be
You're not gonna pay it?
pain. It's just
Well, we already know.
They have this exhibition on the Mars rover photographs.
I didn't. I don't know. He was
I mean, the detail really is just supposed to be
fine.
amazing.
Let me.
It's just that I really need you to paint at some point. I mean,
I'd hope
the
you-
sooner that back bedroom gets finished,
Right.
and I do it myself. Except you said you.
Well, we already know you
standing
killed
on
him.
the step ladder.
Envoy,
pain.
I hope you're.
Okay.
Also, I found out that the actor who plays Walter White loved when fans know him as the character from Breaking Bad. Yeah. You mean the Malcolm in the Middle dad? No, yeah, I'm just kidding. But yes. I really don't know. I can't even know. I don't even know his name. I know it's like something weird.
Just doing you tonight. Just close your eyes.
So, are you guys mad at me?
Been to Fior a few times. Not a bad place.
Whatever. I don't care. I'm here under the Emperor's rule. I have super authority over you, so if I want to let the traitor live, I will.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep. Yes!
Deal resolved. 600 meters? Ooh. Do I have a fast travel there? In combat? Oh. Alright. Where'd the little one go? Oh yeah, he passed out because of his cancer.
So,
Ooh, that's cool. You can electrify the water?
just some bug going. First
That makes sense, but that's cool. Good to know.
It's just like a chest cold. Could be some low blood sugar as well. I didn't have the greatest breakfast this morning.
Alright, now I can fast travel?
Hey, listen, can you do me a favor? Can you just drop me off at a corner somewhere?
No. Sorry.
No.
It's just that I don't have the greatest insurance.
Take a couple of deep breaths for me.
I don't give a fuck about your insurance. I'm charging you triple with this ambulance, too.
Is there anybody you want us to contact for you? Lean forward for me, would you?
Good news is the way I have
Mr.
it
White,
set
are
up
you a
is seeming
smoker?
to not get flagged yet. So, that's why I have the extra, or the other stream panel open.
Why do you ask?
Hey, you.
I sincerely hope you have some good news for me.
I don't know. I'll let the killer live. Is that good news? Are you okay with that?
My gods. She's been with the Ranger since she...
This is...
What happened?
What? Why would I... No, I don't want to lie. I want to be honest. What? I don't want to lie.
Without it...
Frontier.
My son,
Huh.
where's her body?
Oh. You know.
I'll send a few
Around.
senior rangers out to
Mr.
those
White?
towns.
Somewhere.
Thank you, Master. What a
Yes.
nightmare. This situation...
You understood
Ah,
what I just
man,
said.
look.
Yes. Lung cancer. Inoperable.
I'm sorry. I just need to make sure you fully understand.
Don't know what... If I
Well,
had
that's
seen
probably
this
true.
Best
girl
case
so
scenario
ill,
with chemo.
As will end.
I
I'll live
suggest
maybe
you watch
another
yourself. I
couple
can't be
years.
responsible for
Oh,
how
calm
they
down,
react.
Walter. The next couple of years are going to be really fun for you.
You've got mustard on your...
Right there, you got the mustard there. Right there?
Okay, so...
So my
I have an
hope is
ability
that I
point. What do
paid
I
it, and
want?
I certainly don't feel that we owe any Yeah, all right. Well, I'll check with the bank.
I've got mage armor, I've got lightning, I've got ice.
Yeah,
I don't have a
when we
fire
finish.
spell.
Okay. Thank you.
I do have a fire dagger, though,
Hey.
but not a fire spell.
Hey.
Did you use the MasterCard last month? 1588 at Staples.
Oh, we needed printer paper.
Well, the MasterCard's the one we don't use.
Idiot. You stupid moron.
So, how was your day?
Okay, I guess Fireball. I'm not high enough for the next spell, so I'll pick Fireball.
It's fine.
So now, let's see. We want Fireball on 5, and then Mage Armor on 6. Cool. Totem of Defiance, don't care.
Walter. Come on, man. I'm short-handed. I need you outside to do some wipe downs. Come on. What? I said I need you outside to do some wipe downs. Are you here to work or to be staring at the skies? Come on.
Collect proof of your kills.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I did, but like I don't think I was able to pick up their.
What? I said fuck you and your eyebrows.
Oh, not your eyebrows.
Yeah, he cooked him at. Oh man, that was savage. Oh, that was savage. Calm down, Walter. You didn't have to talk about his eyebrows like that. The poor man's eyebrows. Okay, now I just need to travel into the cave and see if the loot has spawned for the boss. Or if this is just going to be a permanent bug for me. Okay, it seems like it's still bugged.
Hank. Hank, it's Walt.
Hank.
Oh, listen, I didn't wake you, did I? Oh, good, good. Oh, no, nothing's wrong. I just, I've been thinking about that offer, that ride-along.
Yep.
It's the last house on the right, is it? Not the two-story one, the one next to it. Kind of, I don't know, what do you call that? Green?
Sage.
Sage. You with a fucking pottery board?
Okay, yep, that's permanently bugged.
Sage. That's the word for it. My fault the only word your dumbass knows is green?
Cheese, dick. I know that one. How about that? Anyway, it's the, sage one, see it?
So, what tells you it's a meth lab?
Star Snitch. Says, some dude goes by Captain Cook. Lives up to his name in there. Says he always adds a dash of chili powder. You exuberant Mexicans.
Captain Cook, that's a white boy's name. Dopey as hell, too.
Yeah? Tell you what. I got you $20. It says he's a beaner.
Alright, you're on.
Okay, then.
Alright. School bus is clear. Get the green light.
Swat him, swat him, swat him.
Watch this, make some shit.
I hope no one minds. I made myself.
Med labs are nasty on a good day. You mix that shit wrong and you got mustard gas.
Phosphine gas.
I think.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
One whiff will kill you. That's why the respirators.
Oh no, I'm being dreamed.
Glow. Her sentinels. To grow and flourish still. Life without rot. Form without death.
Why is she on one today?
Is the mycelium? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never. Apple into seed. They sink. Do we not? They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells. More. Sleep now.
Shut up. You stink.
Just
Add him in the studio.
Oh.
Look at that.
Sounds like WATP starting.
Where is it?
How's it look?
Look fantastic, buddy.
I already have it ready.
Any buzzing? Anything? I think we're all right.
Sound pretty good.
It looks good. It looks good.
Let me check. Real quick. Sorry about your friend Michelle.
Thank you.
That's getting a lot of notes from people, so I don't know if that's something you want to address or anything like that.
Yeah, I figured to start off real light.
We don't have to do it right up front.
There we go.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
That's awful tragedy, though. I'm sure you guys are pretty close.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Adam.
We both started at Nickelodeon at the same time, and then we're both on Buffy at the same time.
No shit. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it does.
All right, let's test out the super tip system. Oh, we already got some coming in. That's nice. It's good to see. Let me just do a test here.
Which one is Chubbs? The twink looks like a Twinkie. The girls look like sandwich fuckers. So why are you company?
Can I take the twink to my art studio and toss his salad?
Well, that one actually came in during our show when we were not doing super chats or super tips or anything. All right, I'll put that back in the queue. Very good.
Say the line, Bart!
That sounded really loud to me just now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's try this.
This is a win-win-win-win-win.
Yeah, that's better.
Sounds like I said that.
I think you did.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. You guys are all facing that way. Does it matter?
Does it matter? No, not really.
When we're watching video, I'm trying to coordinate which way I'm facing with where the video is. It just looks better.
Okay.
A little loud on the super tip, and that drop was loud. Yeah. Thank you, Annie.
Of course, I try to help.
You guys know a musician named Chris English, a local guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
His brother's a comic. He's a musician.
Yes, we have been.
Lives in Rochester.
Why are you talking to my brain? Leave me alone.
He plays percussion with a group called the Sam Grisman Project.
May I?
I'm not familiar with that.
He's a local Rochester guy.
Yeah, you know him?
I met him.
You're welcome.
And immediately I'm like, oh, do you know the Topes? And he knew the Topes, and he knew you, and you knew the podcast and comedy that Carlson, because his brother, I guess, gigs there.
Oh, that's cool.
No.
Oh, Topes have been around for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that's familiar. I knew him through HTB, but maybe the club.
You might.
Is there a Todd English in our circle? No. Okay.
He's a great musician.
Okay. So we have a lot to get to today, Adam. Do you have time?
Yeah.
It's going to be a marathon, but it's fun stuff. If we don't get to the Army Hammer stuff, I have that at the end. If we don't get to it, we don't get to it. If we can, great.
Yeah, there's nothing pressing about that.
I really don't care about your religion, dude.
That can be a holdover.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I want to talk to you about? It's going to be a little bit of a different show format today.
How so?
We got a lot of song parodies, a lot of videos in from people roasting us to play.
Fantastic.
So I don't know if I want to. I probably want to sprinkle that stuff in and not do long segments of it. So I'll try my best to do that.
Well, here
So
we are
yeah,
on
we're gonna
the
do things
precipice.
just a little
I'm
different.
2 out of 3 anyway.
I'm thinking the main thing's gonna be Opie, but I'm gonna save that till close to the end.
What are you excited to learn about?
Just because now that
Nothing, I
we're
don't give a
like,
fuck.
focusing on
Yeah, can we
streaming,
just give
it's
it
a whole
open?
different
Yeah, no
format.
expectations.
You're
Like,
thinking
No, it's more radio.
it's more radio-like. Now it's more about like, okay, what is the biggest audience gonna be in the
I'm
watching?
charged.
And
Sure.
That's when you bring the most important stuff.
This is no time
Interesting.
for-
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said I'm ready.
I'm still
Drawing on the
learning it
energy
myself.
of the phantasmal focus.
All right, I'm gonna play a countdown,
Frequency
and then
ethereal vibration.
we'll get after it. I think I have everything ready to go.
You?
Oh, I was a boner guy.
That sounds good, right?
A little loud.
I bad want money now.
Is everything too loud?
Just the Bart stuff was, The Simpsons was a little loud for me.
Really? Okay. Take it
How
back a
your
little more.
godlike nature will be.
Yeah, and I'm now controlling.
We're going to
I separated my audio and the show's audio, so I can.
Sure, why not?
Oh, great.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. You know, Opie. What are you talking about? Who cares?
There goes nothing.
All right.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We.
All right, gotta turn that down. That was fun. Well, actually, she did. Something I do like about this game is the movement's pretty fun. What about that mushroom man? Does he not count? That was my fault.
Episode
600.
And there was much rejoicing.
Are you a boner guy?
Oh, I was a boner guy.
You know what? I miss penis.
What are you talking about?
I'm the one who should apologize.
Is it going to be absolutely riveting? Is it going to change your life by any stretch? Probably not, but it's going to be at least entertaining, okay?
By the way, for those people that are in the back, remember to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, asswipe, and suck my cock.
Suck my cock.
I've been dying to say that.
Cuz-a-roo. Cuz-a-roo. Slap-a-rooney.
It's showtime.
Don't worry, I've got a lightning gun.
WATP.
WATP.
ATP.
Hello, Rubber Knights and Cousin Roos. Welcome to another episode of Who Are These Podcasts, the only show that gets better with age like milk. I'm your host, Carl. With me today, a man who has been involved in this show going all the way back to episode 542. It's Adam Bush. What's up, Adam?
I'm so happy to be here and have made the trek to Rochester just to spend this 600th episode with you. And as a New Yorker, I can attest, Rochester's a shithole.
Yes, but thank you for coming into town today to be here with us in studio. It's exciting to see you and smell your musk.
Thank you.
Producer Chris is here as well.
Hello.
Please go to whoarethese.com.
Smells like
That's
Adam.
where you have our email address, the voicemail number, the link to our subreddit, the link to our Discord server, the link to our merchandise, the link to our YouTube channel, and that link to Patreon and Supercast featuring 2 exclusive bonus episodes every month. We just dropped one yesterday, recorded it live yesterday, dropped it last night for the audio version. A lot of people on our Patreon get the RSS feed so they can just listen to the bonus shows in their podcast player, so you can get that. We had Brandon, formerly of Shitty Song of the Week, over, and we checked out a very old episode of Patrick Michael. Producer Chris was here, and it was riveting to hear Seamus McKillian back then.
Yes.
In his glory. He was doing characters, he's doing skits and sketches.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He hasn't been jaded yet.
Right. It was really good. We also broke down Tom Myers trying to make fun of us on his new morning stream. We'll talk about that more today. But I showed up in the chat and he got totally flustered and abandoned ship. So that was fun. That's all on the bonus show. Sign up patreon.com. If you're on our YouTube, you want to become a member, you can gift a membership. We're celebrating 600 today. It's exciting. People are excited about it.
Happy anniversary,
I almost
Carl.
said we're doing it. Fucking Dabbleverse sucks so bad. So, yeah, if you're on our YouTube or Patreon, you get all the bonus stuff. And you get the links to the live shows
Damn,
that we do
headshot.
as well, so that you can watch these shows while they're happening. And, of course, on Wednesdays at 5:30 with our buddy Adam Bush co-hosting, we are live
somebody
for
killed him.
everyone to check out on our YouTube channel. Hackamania is coming up May 9th through 11th. We'll be there live along
didn't
with
feel
the
good at
Creep Off,
all.
This Little Piggy, Biggest Problem in the Universe, Nobody Likes Onions, Weird Medicine, Tukey Soup, all performing live podcast in Las Vegas, May 9th through 11th. Just go to hackamania.com and use the promo code WATP for
Okay, of course that doesn't work.
10% off. Also, we encourage our listeners, give us 5 stars wherever you review podcasts and then chill over in the comment section. We're celebrating today, Adam, and I'm excited to tell you. You know, we've talked about our super tip system, supertip.gg/WATP.
Ow, fuck.
And we have added a number of voices
Don't worry.
for the show tonight.
Don't worry.
Debuting tonight, you could be Adam Bush.
Ooh,
You could be
yay.
Dick Masterson. Dr.
Yay.
Steve, E-Rock, Howard Stern, Jerry Banfield, Joe Matarese,
Damn, you
Lisa
could be Dick
Boswell,
Masterson?
Rob Saul, and even
that's
Solar, the Did Sister from WATS.
Wow.
It's now available for you. So if you'd like to use AI voices to participate in the show, we would appreciate that today. Celebrating our 600th, just go to supertip.gg/WATP,
Why are you like this?
and it's all there for you. Now, today, we have a lot to talk about, a lot to get to. I want to break down Steel Toe's boxing event that was a big deal just a few weeks ago, the February 22nd boxing tournament that he was in. And we
I gotta
had,
bring out the sword.
Boots on the ground. Talk about that.
Need to parry.
Tom Myers, another embarrassing attempt at live streaming this morning. I want to talk about that.
Okay.
Pure Genuine is changing formats. I got a couple clips on that from Frenchie Han. We got to talk about Opie Radio. Continues to react to Anthony's new gig at WABC, and it's fantastic. Adam, I know, has a lot of thoughts on it. We've been going back and forth this week about it, so we have to get into that.
Nice.
We
Hit
have
Kai in the
tons
head.
of roast videos from both new and old contributors to WATP, faces we haven't seen in years,
Got
will
him.
be showing up, and of course, a lot of our friends that you see pretty regularly on the program. I've not watched any of them yet. It's all going to be
Alright, slurp a
a surprise to
potion
me. I'm very
and
excited
throw a
about
fireball.
that. We have new song parodies. I've not listened to the song parodies yet, so I'm looking forward to that. If we have time, Army Hammer is still trying to make a comeback, and he showed up on a
Shit.
podcast recently talking about eating people.
All right.
It's fun. It's fun stuff. But I'm going to start things a little differently today. I'm going to ease into stuff with you, if that's all right. I want to talk about
worth it.
Kevin Brennan getting pulled over on his way to
All right.
Atlantic City.
Yeah, I like the combat a lot.
4
The combat's
tickets
fun.
on the way over there. Now, I think Kevin was recording this in his car and he put out his version, but then a FOIA request got the body cam footage from the police, or at least the dash cam footage from the New Jersey police. And so have you seen any of this yet, Adam?
I have not. I'm very excited to.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to let it play, and I'm about a minute 20
All right,
in.
sweet.
Because it starts with like the cop pulling him over and walking up. So now the discussion starts here. And Kevin Brennan is mentally ill. He's not doing this. I mean, I guess he's recording it, so maybe he thinks he's doing this for an audience. But this is a wild way to behave when you're an old man like Kevin.
The reason that I'm stopping you is you're speeding 78 and 55. Huh?
Why is the water electrified?
That is terrible. Why are you doing that? You're in a hurry? Okay.
Okay, so it starts off with a comedian getting pulled over, and I'm fine with all of that. Why are you go so fast? I'm in a hurry. What do you think? I mean, why else would you be driving fast? Obviously, officer. You probably pulled people over for speeding before. I imagine you understand how this works. But then he starts getting into MAGA talk, and this gets really weird.
Huh?
Ooh, that was easy. Ow, what hit me?
Are you? What's wrong with you? Why are you
You're
talking all
hurting
this
me?
nonsense?
Why are you?
Can I have your registration, please? You're spewing a whole bunch of nonsense right now.
Talking your language.
You're talking my language?
Yes.
Who are you? Why are you talking to me like that?
You have my license.
Why would you
Some sort
talk
of
to me
demons.
with such an attitude and saying some nonsense? How are we?
You're all mother.
Okay.
You're MAGA.
Kevin is
MAGA
taking
it
out
up.
some anger right now on this police officer. It's going to get worse. But I think I'm starting to realize what's going on with KB. I'm interested in your thoughts on this, both Chris and Adam. So KB feels very slighted in his life. He's got a very successful younger brother who's made it in show business, and Kevin's tried and had
Aw,
opportunities,
Neil
and
Brennan.
potentials for sitcoms, as Adam knows. He was on the set. And other opportunities have come and gone. He didn't last very long on SNL. You don't have to go through the whole list. So he hates the man. Whoever the man is,
Fireball's
whoever
good.
is the person of authority, the establishment, whoever's representing that, he hates. So he hates this cop, and he's taking out that anger on this cop. And the reason why I say that is because he also took out this anger on my older brother. He's on his way to Atlantic City. He's going to confront my brother at the casino. And I think that goes back to what older brothers represent in his life. Oh. I think that there is a deep-seated thing where he's like, sees Grant, Carl, more successful podcaster than my brother. I'm not more successful in life. He's raised a family and has a wonderful family. But, he sees Grant as, he is the older brother, and he hates me because I'm the younger brother, and he sees Grant, he's taking it out on him as if he's confronting Neil, something he can't do in his life. Anyway, a lot of analysis. It could be all psychobabble. I could be completely out of my mind with this.
Babble.
But watch as this goes on.
Okay. I don't know. What does that mean?
You're a cop guy. You're a cop. You got the gun. You got the lights. You're scared me. I'm scared. I'm petrified. Give me the ticket. Let's fucking go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Good.
Okay.
Hurry.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, so Kevin's saying, give me your ticket, let's go, I'm in a hurry. I had my buddy Johnny Furica on the Creep Off often. He's a former Rochester Police Department detective.
Yeah.
And he gives us a lot of info when we watch these cop videos and stuff. Like, Kevin's asking for the most amount of tickets and fines possible by doing that. And I don't know if he thinks that makes him cool or tough. It seems like a really bad strategy to me when you're speeding and then you treat the cop like that. But we're about to see. This is the cop's taking his time.
You don't think it's cool and funny and based, Carl?
Oh, by the way, thank you to my buddy Patrick Melton and NLL for putting this together.
I don't either.
For syncing up the audio with the dash cam.
I imagine if I take this, he'll wake up, right?
Okay, here's your documents, and here's your 4 summonses. Whoa. Speeding, careless driving, traveling in the left lane, and failing to obey the turnpike signs. Here you go.
Okay, so this is great. He's speeding, and he just figured out every ticket he could possibly write him. And you're kind of like, wait, 4? Guy's getting a speeding ticket here. Now, he says, what's the turnpike signs? This is funny.
Contact the court if you have any questions. At the bottom, there's the speed limit signs. You have a nice day, okay?
So he arrested him, or not arrested him, but he gave him a ticket for speeding and for ignoring signs, which were the speed limit signs.
Yeah. You need to slow it down. Trooper Canfield, badge number 8564, also at the bottom of every ticket. Okay? You have a nice day. I'm not answering any more of your nonsensical questions. I don't have to answer that question.
You're a tough guy.
Yeah, you have a nice day, tough guy. Okay. Have a good one.
Let's meet up.
You have a good one.
Let's meet up when you don't have your gun. What's that mean?
You have a good one.
Guy, right?
Bitch. You have a good one.
You're a bitch.
Yeah, you have a good one, okay?
Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Kevin has a real problem with authority. This is a mentally ill man.
Then what do you guys come help me kill this guy?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Ed, what are your
fine.
thoughts
Thanks,
on
team.
this? I see you taking
Just worry
it all
about the
in.
ghosts.
I'd want to say that you're taking it too far with the, brother analysis, but the name of that pilot you were talking about is Number One Son.
Yeah.
It's Mom,
the whole
Dad, they
premise
love
of
me
it.
more. They love me more.
Yep.
So this is just, I'm sorry, the arrogance of just talking to cops like that right off the bat, the privilege that shows, and his just fearlessness is frightening to me, because I've never seen people really talk to cops that way and get away with it. What do you think he means by MAGA? What do you think he's saying when he keeps
God
saying
damn it, does any of my skills work against these things?
Kevin hates the police and what they represent because in his mind, he's making this political divide where is law enforcement equals the right, equals Trump. And he hates Trump and the right.
He does?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I think he was hoping in this instance, all right, maybe this whole Trump thing's going to work for me, since we're on the same team and the same side.
No, I think he's completely just busting this guy's balls.
Oh, really?
I think so. He's just like, oh, fucking MAGA, right? We're all MAGA? Come on, let's MAGA it up over
Like
here.
Heil Hitler.
Why are you over
Right,
here?
yeah.
And then nothing happens, and the guy's like, fuck you. And then he gives him everything he can.
And
He's
let's
like, no,
not
we're not on the
forget
same side.
that fast forward to either it was later this night or the next night, he's getting kicked out of the poker room for being an asshole to the dealer.
And saying similar things.
So it's not just like this police officer, it's just like every person he has to interact with, he has to be a dick to.
And how does this
Have
not
a nice
escalate?
one.
How does the cop not?
I know,
You
they're
know.
way too patient.
How are they so patient with him? Why are they giving him a break? And I mean, he sounds drunk.
Body
The
cams.
fact that they didn't ask once if he had anything to drink,
Fuck.
he sounds a little like just out of it and just like he doesn't care. He's in a downward spiral. You're right about that.
Yes.
One, okay?
Kevin always sounds
I'm
like
gonna go speed right now. You gonna catch me again?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, tough guy. You're a tough guy.
Crap.
So there you have it. That's Kevin's interaction with the police. The other thing I want to talk to you about is this
All
Alec
right.
Baldwin video. I realize these are not podcasts that we're doing right now. Give me a break. It's episode 600. We can bend the rules today. Did you see this Trump impersonator encountering Alec Baldwin outside of his building?
I did not see that.
This is great. This guy's Trump impression is fantastic.
Ow, I don't know what that's
And
about.
he's got some balls to do this. This is Jason Scoop. He posted this on his Instagram.
Alec, it's your favorite president. Look, Alec, I will offer you a total pardon, because I want to be friends, right? I want to be friends. I will give you a total pardon for murdering that woman if you kiss the ring. Kiss the ring, Alec. Kiss the big, beautiful ring. Come on, Alec. Come.
All right, so we're off to a good start. He's already brought up murdering that woman. Pretty good stuff. I'm sure Alec will take this in stride, probably laugh along, right?
Come on, look at Alec Baldwin, right? He did that impersonation of me. It was not too hot, not too good. But look, we're back in office. You lost. Kamala lost. She's somewhere getting intoxicated. Look at that suitcase. Unbelievable. Well, Alec, if you don't want that pardon for murdering that woman in cold blood, you can call it first degree, you can call it whatever you want, but it was not good. She's looking down on me right now, smiling, happy. Thank you for confronting the man who took me out, who killed me. And that's okay. Sure. Whoa. Yeah, sure. The ring? No, it's the ring. We love the children. We're doing great deals for the children.
All right, that was an impressive comeback right there. Alex trying to be tough guy, father figure. You know, my children live in this building. We love the children. It's fucking hilarious comeback.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
This heal ability is basically worthless because it doesn't work
history of not
against
being able to
fucking
control his
undead,
temper.
and that's all I
We can
fight.
agree on that. How's the guy who would snap his neck if the camera wasn't on right now? I don't know that's going to do a lot for his... I can't imagine what his publicist is thinking when she's watching this. Oh, hell, can you just ignore the guy and move on with your life?
It's so funny because he tried. Like, he really did try, and he really put so much effort into ignoring that guy up until the point where he made it all pointless. And
Did we win?
There's no reason for it. He could have just stopped it right at the top and not had this embarrassing take.
He held off for a good 40 seconds
Jesus.
there. Adam.
Yeah,
You're
fuck,
right.
that was a tough
And
one.
A new record.
Some serious restraint.
And he sounded very
my
flustered
potions.
and emotional, and the Donald Trump guy sounds very relaxed and like he's having a lot of fun.
All right, Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin, ladies and gentlemen, class act. Believe me. Believe me. Okay. Oh, he's yelling at me. I'm a citizen of this. I was born and raised in New York City. I love you, Alec. Alec, look, Alec, you don't want to attack your favorite president, Alec. Look, I love you. I love you, Alec. He's got more balls than De Niro, that I can tell you. De Niro ran away. Alec confronted. That's good. He's strong, but also he's weak because he murdered a woman. So that's okay, right? Look at this guy.
All right, so that's at Jason Scoop on Instagram. Now, there's a follow-up to this, and it got picked up by the New York Post and TMZ, and I'll let Jason Scoop explain what happened after the cameras got turned off, and this confrontation was over.
I'd snap your fucking neck in half.
He says, I'm gonna snap your neck. And I'm looking at this guy, and I'm saying, this is unhinged. This is a person who is severely, mentally not there. He's not all there. And then this part wasn't in the program, but his wife, this woman, not a bad-looking woman, but she runs after, she chases after me, screaming in the street. You remember? She pretended to be Hispanic. You remember that? She said, how do you say cucumber?
Cucumber? Cucumbers.
Girls grew up in Boston, okay? Parents are worth $50 million. How do you say cucumber? These people are sick. They're sick. But look, we're talking to attorney. We're talking to attorney. Perhaps potential indictment of this guy. You look at it, there was a lot of moments. I'm seeing a doctor. I could barely move my... He tapped it. It was not good. Okay, not good. And we won the Hispanics, by the way. Not her, that I can tell you. But we're looking into it, okay?
Get in that ass, kick fast like Ramadan.
Adam, what are your thoughts on Jason Scoop here?
His impression was better when he was outside.
Yeah.
I did
Kinda
not
lost
see that guy.
something when you were close
Okay.
up. I like the ambushing. I think that's interesting.
Got my butt kicked.
That's classic stuttering John.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with the disguise that John had to wear in the later years.
Because look, you got to figure, AOC, Alec Baldwin, AOC is being, bombarded because she won, because she's now in power. Alec Baldwin quite possibly could have ended up in prison, and I think every day that he's not in prison, he should just... I really was thinking, I guess that's what he's thinking when he was ignoring.
Okay.
He's like, this isn't prison. I'm just going to shut up and hold it, and then, nope, I'm going to snap his neck. And then he just lost it. So I don't know what he's talking about here in the house, but I enjoy the idea of it.
Well, I would have played that on WATS with my buddy, my former friend, Blind Mike Theory. But I'm actually on vacation this weekend. No WATS tomorrow. No WTP on Saturday. So I thought I would get the scoop on
be
this.
A weekend free of Carl.
I'm sure that Mike will talk about it.
Live?
He just did a bonus show on his Patreon, breaking down the first Alec Baldwin reality show episode
that
aired
amazing.
this week.
That looks amazing.
It's such a bad show. Alec Baldwin has no idea. So he's like, he's going to go get his haircut. All right, anyway, at least he was famous or something. I guess it makes more sense than Balin Dupree getting her nails done. What do I know about reality TV? I'm not producing this.
I just love propaganda. I love direct. Like, we're hoping you'll take it as entertainment, but this is just a media campaign to change your point of view about this brand name.
Oh, and Mike Geary brought up the best point ever. Maybe it was Craig who even said this, where Alec was famously known for calling his daughter a rude little pig on her voicemail. And, the stuff that came out about that, it seemed like Alec wasn't the best father to be around. Imagine being this woman who's now like in her 30s or whatever. And she's watching her dad have a reality show about what a great dad he is with his new family. That's going to drive her fucking nuts.
Okay, that worked.
It's like if Bill Clinton did a whole reality show with him and Hillary having an amazing marriage. And Monica's like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me right now? So, I thought that was a fun observation. Let's get back to podcasts. Big news in the world of podcasting. Kyle Photographer turned me on to this. This is amazing. Adam, I'm going to need your help analyzing this stuff.
So what do we got to do? Pick them off?
We need to change the conversation. And that's why I'm launching a new podcast. And this is going to be anything but the ordinary politician.
That's right. Gavin Newsom is launching a podcast, everyone. How exciting is that?
I don't like when I can see the direction that they gave him in the first 10 seconds. They did like 20 of these, and they're just like, we need more energy. We need more energy. So now he's at a point where he doesn't even know what normal or reality is. So just in this first 5 seconds, he's pointing, he's yelling, he's got lots of energy. This is very, very exciting, like in the way Stuttering John laughs a lot and then he hopes it sounds funny.
Yeah, no, tell them they need this podcast. Come on, Gavin. This is such an important podcast you're doing. Let's get after it.
We need to change the conversation. And that's why I'm launching a new podcast.
All these people who are saying I'm responsible for these fires and doing a horrible job. We got to change the conversation.
I didn't know we were rolling.
And this is going to be anything but the ordinary politician podcast. I'm going to be talking to people
I'll be the judge.
Come on, I need you to die.
Directly that I disagree with, as well as people I look up to. But more important than anything else, I'll be talking directly with you.
People he disagrees with. I'm wondering, will Adam Carolla get a phone call to be on this show? Joe Rogan? People have moved out of California deliberately because they couldn't take it anymore. Will he have those conversations? I mean, he could go on Joe Rogan's show. That'd be interesting. No,
I would love to see Cat Williams on it too.
Well, Cat Williams would be a great guest too. Let's find out who he has on there.
The listener. Real conversations. What's going on with the cost of eggs?
That little guy in the
What are
back?
the real impacts to you around tariffs? What power does an executive order really have?
One more bullet.
What's really going on inside of Doge? Look.
Wait, so it's all federal government shit. It's all national stuff? So this is just his, guys, I am going to still run for president, just so you know.
Trying to live.
I know everyone thinks that I wouldn't do well, but I want to be the president, guys. Can we pretend that's
It's exactly like every other political
podcast. Yes, right.
And I'm so glad you pointed that out, because anybody that lives in California is watching this thinking, I would love him to be doing anything else in the world but this. Like, him talking about eggs does not give me comfort or hope.
No.
There's an onslaught of information that we take in. So let's take it to the sources without the typical political mumbo jumbo.
In the first few weeks, we're going to be...
That's a good point,
Get up.
Tobias. How much does Eggs Benedict cost at the French Laundry? That's why eggs are so fucking expensive.
Let's go. Kill this fucker.
This guy is tone deaf.
sitting down with some of the biggest leaders and architects in the MAGA movement. This is Gavin Newsom.
Well, I'm excited. I will be subscribed to that. I can't wait to see what he's got for us. I'm sure the commenters love it too. Fix your fucking state, you absolute psychopath.
Got him.
First comment. Why don't you go on the Joe Rogan show?
Show yourselves.
So, yeah, you should shoot the podcast at a fancy restaurant while you belittle the average person and tell them they can't eat like you because you've made up your own rules. He's on the cover of Loser magazine? I didn't even know that existed. I thought that was out of print at this point. But now we know. That's interesting. It's going to be tough to do a political show, but I'm going to have to definitely at least check it out and see what kind of propaganda he's spewing on that show. While I'm going through just things people sent me, Penis Rickle sent this to me. I thought this was interesting.
Ooh, look at that free
There's
loot.
a new YouTube channel called Howard Stern Official.
I'm a gamer
You know
too and
anything about
enjoy
Howard
playing
Stern?
games like Warzone, Minecraft,
Been always
and Dead by
very
Daylight.
against YouTube,
And
very against
I also
stealing
found your stream
copyrighted
because my best friend
material
plays this
and
game.
his content.
Oh, well, that's cool. I'm
used to
enjoying
talk
this
about it
game
all the time
so
back when I
far.
was listening to the show.
Thanks for stopping by.
And
I play
he
a big
has,
variety of
Howard
things.
Stern
I have
channel,
a
SiriusXM, pulls clips
pretty
from interviews and puts up stuff.
varied
This one,
schedule
Howard Stern
over the next
Official.
week coming up.
It only has 1,300 subscribers so far. But they're putting out full episodes of his show. They're putting out the full 4.5 hour long episodes, which
okay,
I can't believe Sirius hasn't picked up on this yet.
This isn't a fan site. This is.
I mean,
I'm being
it says
grabbed
Howard
by
Stern
the
Official, but I
credit
doubt it. I don't. Unless Sirius is just like, yeah, we don't give a shit, dude. We don't care about your content. I mentioned in the last shareholders meeting, Howard's name didn't get brought up one time. They're so focused on podcast strategy now. They're not even talking about Howard Stern. So maybe they're just like, yeah, we don't care. You put it out on YouTube or wherever you want. I don't know, but I doubt it.
They're also so far behind. Maybe someone's thinking like when Key and Peele didn't get great ratings, but all their clips on YouTube had millions and millions of views. Maybe they're hoping someone will pick it up somewhere, and it is documented that there are numbers on YouTube.
All the
people that like to listen.
All the late night shows. That's the thing they always went to, where their ratings just tanked. But it's like, yeah, but I get 2.1 million views of the monologue the next day.
Oh, right. They're just viral clip generators.
Right.
Meme generators.
Cool.
Well, that would be interesting if that's the new strategy. I remember, I'll name drop real quick if you guys will allow me to. We had Jim Norton in studio here. And it was right around the time Sirius finally allowed him and Sam to put out a podcast. They finally said, okay, you can do it once a week, you put out a podcast. They'd been asking for years. And they finally caught management at the right time, like, all right, yeah, fine, you can do that. It's like, yeah, why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you do a morning show that's behind a paywall, put out 60 minutes a week from your 20 hours, and show people like the best parts so that they get hooked and are interested and want to subscribe to it. But I doubt that's what Howard is doing. All right, we are celebrating episode 600. We have a lot to get to. I got Cringe of the Week coming up that I'm very excited about. Steel Toe updates, Tom Myers streaming. We got song parodies. We got roast videos coming in from all sorts of different people. People we haven't seen in years on this show. People that contribute all the time coming in. We got Opie Radio. Opie's still coping with Anthony getting hired on WABC in New York City. But I want to thank you guys for supporting the show on supertip.gg/WATP. This one actually came in while we were recording the last episode of WATP. And when we do it on Saturday, we don't do any super tips or super chats. Also, I should point out, when you listen to the podcast, we cut all of this out in the audio. So if you're a listener to the show, you don't hear any of this stuff. But it's for the live stream, for the live viewers. And so this one came in.
Which one is Chubbs? The twink looks like a Twinkie. The girls look like sandwich fuckers. And so where's Kamni?
Can I take the twink to my art studio and toss his salad?
So that was about the young old podcast. with Dana and her
fiance
Robert. That Tukey was blown away by was straight. Tukey's like, oh, that's changing everything.
What?
Yeah, he had no idea what was going on after that. It really threw him off.
Carl, I hope you have a tumescent celebration of your 600th episode. It's odd to pay to send a message in my own voice. Fluid secretions, furuncular emissions. No, sorry, this sucked so bad.
Amazing. Dr. Steve with his own voice. I tried to do that on This Little Piggy once. They didn't have me as a selection. I don't know if anyone's done that before. That's awesome, Dr. Steve. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Feather the Turkey says, pee-pee poo-poo farts. That's a good use of $3 right there.
It's divisive.
Venom Tony 15 says, hey, fellas. Hey, Adam. You are my fave Buffy villain. You're even better than Glory. Glad to have you in the DB. Also, R.I.P. Michelle. Such a huge loss.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a very tragic story came out today. Amanda Lynn Nappy coming in with $100.
Podcast. Karen, you think you're so special because you posted 600 mediocre podcast episodes? It's another lie. The ultimate authority, Chad Zumick, says there is no way.
Thank you very much, Amanda Lynn Nappy, for the generous contribution. We do appreciate that. Coach Weekly coming in.
Congrats on episode 600. Pretty good for a guy with no radio experience.
What a long, strange trip it's been.
Yes, it has. There's one of the new voices, Jerry Banfield.
These are all pretty good, man.
Yeah, the new voices came out really good. Wait till you hear Adam Bush. It's spot on. The Rob Saul is good. Joe Matarese is good. I was very happy with Howard Stern on there. Anthony Cumia's on there. Dick Masterson's on there now.
Lucy sounds like Lucy.
Lucy does sound
good.
Like a dumb bitch. The one pun, 600, just do it. Just do it, buddy. D. Vogel, congrats on the big 600. I can't wait for the surprise appearance of Croge.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out whether or not I should accept this person's power.
Wow, 600 episodes, yay. And look at me, I'm for 3 months. Yay, Adam is dreamy. Chris is a man amongst men. Hey, Carl, ever play with underwater bosses? What does that mean?
Can't be good.
Raper bought $2. Never forget, Shuey had Tom as a guest on Rico. I never will forget that. Treated him like an equal. Koo, $5. Thank you for 600 episodes and for not unaliving yourselves. Thank you, Koo, for being here and for supporting the program. We'll probably see you in Vegas on May 8th or 9th, I imagine. Koof was out there last year. Silent Shape. I need a new sticker, by the way, from Koof. Silent Shape member for 9 months says, congratulations and happy Super 600 Suckfest, guys. Here's the 600 more. Friendly reminder, store any unused fluids in Cardiff's consumption for Cardiff's consumption later. He does like that. Stewie felt $2 when we were playing the KB video. KB is broken. Christine Knowlton's number 2 fan. £5 says, in the morning, Carl. In the morning to you, Christine Knowlton's number 2 fan. Grumpy Old Benz was the first time I heard your voice, and I've been hooked ever since.
It just affects the
When's
very
Kevin
ending
coming
of
back?
the game.
Congratulations on 600. That's amazing. I did Grumpy Old Benz. Gosh, that had to be 6 years ago. That's really cool. Thank you. I appreciate you sticking around. Stewie felt $5 says, I think the no invite to the SNL 50 celebration messed KB up. Oh yeah, you think you thought he had a shot at that? Ben, $6. Congrats on 600. And if this was Opie, he'd yell MAGA in a funny voice and snap his fingers at the cop to hurry up. No idea how KB is still married. I've heard rumors that he either is divorced or going through a divorce. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the word on the street.
He seems like a joy to have around the house.
Could you imagine? Amanda Lynn Nappy, congratulations, Carl, Jenny, Chris, and all the co-hosts. You're all the best, despite my supposed milestone. I've listened and watched to every episode.
Dang.
Thank you, Amanda Lynn Nappy. We appreciate that. Big supporter of the show. Harry Richards, dumbest thing you could do. You're either going to get a ticket or not. Better chances being nice. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
LOL.
Who's that for? It just shows you're dumb.
It's because his basement's so empty.
That could have went horribly wrong for Kevin. Yeah, it definitely. Before body cams, that would have gone differently.
Yep.
It would have gone very differently. And then Zumok doxed the cop. Oh, is that? Well, I mean, the cop told his name and badge number. Who's going to be out of the Kevin army when to go after this guy? You know? Hellraiser 69, $20 says, I've been drinking for 10
I guess I'll just accept
years.
the power.
Driving.
I've been driving. Thank you.
I've been drinking for 10 years.
I've been drinking for 10 years. I've been driving for 10 years. Been pulled over twice for speeding. Never got a ticket for both. Just warnings. The secret? Shut your mouth, speak when spoken to, and be respectful to the cop. KB is such an ass. Happy 600. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Stewie Felt. Glad to see Carl drinking a celebratory pint.
What?
Skål!
From my end?
Troy Smith, our buddy. Hi, kids. Happy 600th. You guys rock.
We love you, Troy.
And there's the hamburger monster.
Yes.
What's the name of that thing? Do you remember?
No, it doesn't.
Night of the
You're
Living
crazy.
No, right. Wasa Vista. It's 500 yen. This is a 3-parter. Going to rewrite a Jimmy Carr one-liner as a Tom Myers joke. Okay. We'll be on the lookout for that. Thank you very much. And Bubble Popper 24. Happy 600. Been with you since episode 88. Yep, that one. That's a very famous episode. Hey, Chad, without WTP, I still don't know you and many others. TSN rules as well. FKB, FSJ, FST. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, here's...
No. You're right. I think it is coming out twice.
Here's two.
Hold on.
All right, Jimmy Carr. It would appear that Jay-Z now has 100 problems.
Hey.
All right, so that's the setup, right? Or is that it? It is a 3-parter. I would imagine it's going to have a lot more words.
Well, you have to wait for it, just like with Tom Myers.
Just like with Tom Myers. We'll get to that. Dame Taft, $10, says it's time to organize the dabblers in the fashion of the Proud Boys and get Carl some of the sweet Gavin McGinnis notoriety and government attention. What shall the dabblers' initiation consist of? Discuss. Let's not do that. I don't
see. Stand by and stand out.
Yeah, I don't like to stand outside in D.C. in January. It's too cold out. I don't want any part of that.
I can get discount tiki torches if I buy them in bulk.
Oh.
Ooh.
No.
Show off.
Now I'm coming around on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. It is time for our...
Cringe of the week. Cringe of the week.
This one comes in from
where
Jeremy
is it
Koss.
Let me look. Let's see.
And,
give me a
this
second.
is no stranger to our show. I'm actually going to present this as a 2-parter. I want you to watch the dog in the background of this famous podcast here. Watch the dog.
The is indicative of he was looking at his phone and noticed that someone stopped talking. But wait!
Do you see what the dog is doing? Looks like it's trying to, or she's trying to like dig up a little hole or something in the couch. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's more.
Uh-oh.
They then go on and have like all this
Okay,
dialogue.
how much? What do I?
About
minus
the Cracker Wars,
50.
which is so silly. I mean, honestly, God, if you're going to talk about a local event, you have to have something.
So
What's
I
the maximum?
speeded this up
Yeah,
because
okay. Oh wow, cool.
Eric has
Cracker
no
Wars.
idea what's
Here, hold
going on. He's just
Actually,
rambling.
Save the rest of that for when we talk about it on a Big Fraud Wednesday edition of Who Are These Creatures. But they like stopped down and had a long discussion about Cracker Wars. Zero jokes. Stevie suggests that Darla peed on the couch. I'll check.
A viewer lets him know.
She absolutely did just pee on the couch. I am going to go. Thank you, Stevie, for the tip-off. That's ridiculous.
Okay, where's the max?
I will be
max
right
for that?
back. And this serves me right. I'll be back.
All right, so what happens here is you watch Eric get up and leave the room, and he's gone for 6 minutes. And then he finally comes back, and he's got a vacuum with him. So I sped this up 3 or 4 times. We get to watch him in real time here. Clean up this dog pee from the couch. And this takes forever. I'm flying through this as fast as I can.
And it sounds great, Carl.
Yeah, I can't let that shit just sit there. Shit there. Oh, my God.
So he goes on to explain how embarrassing it is, and E-Rock was watching, and he's all embarrassed in front of E-Rock.
Okay, is it still coming through twice?
So that is one of the things that can happen when you're podcasting in a room with your dogs. You can't let them out.
And the show is just, I guess, hanging on by a thread, if that could completely derail. everything that's happening. Like I don't know what he was talking
Is it
about
all better
before
now?
that happened, but done. This is going to be dealt
It's
with,
fixed.
And you're going to
Okay,
watch me do it.
cool.
He was talking about free beer and hot wings and how they stink, which is the show that he used to be on. That's right. On the radio. So that's one of the things that that he likes to do.
It'd be funny if the dog did it again right now.
Oh, right, just like out of spite kind of thing.
After he cleaned it all up, if he got right back up there
That would be
while he
great.
wasn't watching.
All right, I want to give a quick update on. I guess I might as well play the stinger.
Please, guys. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, Venmo. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we don't deserve it.
Now, of Aaron Imholt. If you're not, you're missing out.
All right.
It's crazy. We talk about it every week on This Little Pig. I don't cover it as much on here. But Aaron is gearing up for this boxing match. And we know about it because he challenged all of us to a fight. He wanted to box 5 of us in a row in Las Vegas during Hackamania. And so he's been very proud of himself for being this big tough guy boxing.
Why y'all
guy.
staring at me?
And he had a video of him at
Did
the
something
gym.
bad happen to me?
He actually had a couple videos of him at the gym now.
You're awake.
Where he's showing off how he's a big,
Finally.
powerful boxer. And
We really
he's
pushed
the
the
big guy
more focus.
out there.
You were out of
And he's
long.
got this February
For a
22nd
second there,
match
I
coming up.
thought-
Now, it was
Cool.
pointed out by Moody and then others that he was no longer eligible
Something
due
like-
to
while you were
violations
out,
with
I've
Safe
tracked
Sport
its
and
origin.
USA Boxing that did a background
You've heard of
check
it.
and found some
If we
red
find the
flags.
garden, we can cut off the
I
Cool,
don't go through
cool.
all of those
Mhm.
now,
Okay, sure.
but he does have a pending felony
That a
that there's a court
spiritual
date
energy
for
must
that
be
everybody wants to
connected to
go to. I heard Chad even announced he's
Yes,
going this morning.
Salvador.
He'll be going to Aaron's court case. Everyone wants to go to this thing. It's going to be great.
Excuse me?
But anyway, all he talks about is how
You-
he's a
you don't like
mentor
my
at the
nose?
gym, and he's got this fight, and there's all the other people having fights, and he's
Man, fuck
always
you.
happy to help them out and be the coach. All the week before the event, he doesn't bring it up one time. Like, well, what just happened? Even the end of the week before, he's like, yeah, we're going to find an opponent for me, and I'm going to get in the ring. So this guy, Mark, traveled down there. It was our boots on
We've
the
long
ground to check it
theorized
out.
that
and
all
he
Adras
gave me an
connected.
update. He says,
That
I attended the
changed when
entire event,
Animancers came
and
to
safe
the
to say
living
Steel Toe
lands.
was not
Nope.
there.
If you actually
His
bothered to
phone
check
was
out the
right
channel,
off
you
limits
would
to
have read the
area
rules,
where he
and
was.
specifically it says
Scott
that
was
doing that
tiny
is
tiny
against the
so I'm
rules.
guessing he had some injury, possibly birth defect, which makes him walk with a noticeable limp. Jonathan Geyer is confirmed a weird dude. Jonathan Geyer was the guy holding the camera in, here's a photo from the event. He was holding the phone that was recording for the social media stream that we all got to see, and then Aaron responded to. He said in over 3 hours he never interacted with anyone, always stood off to the side, all alone, and taping the event
Now
with
that
a
is a
creepy,
tall
creepy smile on
order.
his face.
We
He
know
also
the
would do
dream
selfie
scourge is
interviews, just talking into the camera.
I'm
He
sure it'll be
says
fine.
that Scott worked his ass off, made sure that it was a good show. Here's a photo of Scott talking to a, I don't know, I would imagine
A ballerina.
Probably
Indeed.
not a participant.
That's the real
would
question
be my
is.
guess. He says it was $20 or $25 at the door for a ticket, or you can just stand in the bar and watch through the huge windows for free. It's like this weird place where it's like
Doesn't
there's a
ring a
bar
bell.
and then there's like this
We'll find the source of
gym,
Then
and they're combined in the
return to
same
Fior
building,
Messiver.
and you can just like see and do it.
It's a Kill Kevin
Okay,
kind of
cool.
festival.
Right. And he says you can also
wouldn't
watch it
count on
on
it. The
JonathanGeyerBoxing.com.
the
So that
dream
guy that I
scourge.
just showed
We
you
should leave
was
this.
also streaming
Finding a
on his
secret
website.
entrance.
Wait.
So he's like, Scott needs to a
it'll
marketing
be
guy
fine.
to tell him, that paying customers might feel ripped off when they're giving it out for
now.
free to everyone.
I lost you for a
But
second.
this was, I think, one of the key takeaways here. He says, it's the first time I've ever attended a fight, and every kid, even the losers, fought their hearts out.
I'm right
All
behind
but
you.
one match went the distance.
Let's go. You,
All of
Come
this
on.
makes the fact that Aaron lost one of his 2 fights in
How dare you
50
make fun of my
seconds.
nose?
It shows you how unserious Aaron is
Ooh, I got an
about
achievement.
boxing.
Uncovered the
He
secrets
obviously
of
does not
Naku
take it
Tadek.
seriously. If you haven't seen that, it's worth watching. Aaron got his ass kicked by like a teenager, I think. I was like a 19-year-old.
Womp womp.
Beat him up. But isn't that crazy that Aaron couldn't even be bothered to show up to this thing and support the team and the gym and all of his buddies.
There is such a thing as learning too much.
Disappointed.
The more
Very
to learn,
disappointed.
you take so many revelations at a time.
These pictures, you have to
It'll
believe
be
them.
fine,
These
Giada.
pictures are exactly how he described them. That first person was alone. And
Maybe.
God, a living man.
Yes.
And then
Who
Scott, the owner, is busy working. His hands are in the air, talking to someone exactly how he
Yay.
described. And all these people who, when push came to shove, they went out of their way to do whatever Aaron needed. And when it's time to return the favor, he can't even make it.
Yeah. I mean, just to be there and watch and help out the people at the gym. And it's interesting that all of a sudden he just stopped talking about it. And everyone was saying there's no way he's going to fight in this match. There's no way he's ready for it, but also because of the issues that he has, he thought he was going to get them cleared up over a weekend. And it still hasn't been cleared up. So that's very interesting. The other thing's been catching my eye.
What y'all looking at?
This week is Tom Myers has started.
Oh, the Burning City.
A brand
That
new
would make
show.
sense.
He is now streaming in the morning.
You know, it's no different than, you know, a police officer running to the scene of a crime or a firefighter running into a burning building. It's what I do.
Maybe.
So he starts off his show this morning. And I just want to play this quick clip because he does his Scottish accent, which I always find fun. So it's not just for punchlines, apparently.
What happened?
He really just thinks he's Scottish,
Did this?
I guess.
Me.
The city's under attack.
All right.
So he shows up.
We won't
looking
learn
around.
anything standing here. I just hope Quilichi.
Who?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Doesn't look like the city.
Mint diggity.
Let's make sure no one's
So Mint Diggity writes, "Mornings with Tom."
Wait, what?
Ah,
I just got
that's
an
what it's looking
achievement?
Like.
It says I saved Fior.
good.
I didn't
It-
save
it
Fior
is.
yet.
It's a weird
I just sequence broke. Got a free achievement for saving the city.
Also, him and KB are made for each other to be on. For him to be on the show, they're two peas in a pod. They don't know what
Did
they're
you hear
doing.
that?
But this is the thing.
Never mind.
All of these idiots, and I could go through a list of names, and I won't say Ray DeVito because that would be one of the names in this list, and that'd be very rude for me to say.
So I'm glad you didn't say.
This whole list of idiots all try to emulate Kevin Brennan. It's like, oh, you just do no prep and just sit there and wait for money to come in. And they all try to do that rather than realize, like, yeah, all right, Kevin's got a unique thing going on. You should try to do a show that people might like. And we played this on the bonus show yesterday. There's a whole segment.
Well,
on
actually, I'm
Patreon.com/.
dead, so I can't do anything.
Where we went through Tom trying to clown us on the show, and then he admits, I'm just doing this for the watch hours. I just got to get my watch hours up so I can get this channel monetized. Like, what a dick.
Yeah.
Put on a good show. If you want watch hours, put on something entertaining people want to watch.
Hey,
In the
that's
term,
a good idea.
Watch hours. Get people to
That's a
want to
good-
watch it.
It's really
a good
fun watching
idea.
these people, and there's a lot of
Why didn't I
people
think of
that
that?
we cover here that have nothing to say, nothing to contribute, no real thoughts or passions. They don't have a perspective,
Doesn't
or
look
a
like the
point of
city,
view.
but let's make sure
that
no one's
when they're
hurt.
watching things, they're like, oh man, I should be there to say this. Like that doesn't occur to them, so they don't have anything they would like to change or they'd like to shed a light on. So they just ramble and guess as to what it is people will like.
What?
By jumping from whatever.
What is this,
thing
Halo 1?
To the next thing, to the next thing, wondering
I
why
died
it
from
doesn't work.
the
If you had
air?
anything to say, even if it was shitty, that would be your show.
Well, it's funny you say that. You probably didn't watch this morning, right?
I did not. I did not. As a
So
rule.
the title of this is New
Blocked.
Franklin Scheckler Video Screening / Live Stream. So Franklin Scheckler, who's this guy who makes all of these Ray DeVito videos, posted a new video last night, and so Tom's gonna show that on his live stream.
Something's broken.
So I'm not gonna show that. to
Okay,
you
so
guys
that's a
here.
big complaint about the
There's something
game.
way more interesting going on, but he has no commentary. He just sits there and watches it. You just watch Tom watch the thing. It's
He saw Kevin Brennan do it.
same thing Kevin Brennan fucking does. Yeah, we all have YouTube. We can all look at the clips that people put out. All right, so this is hilarious because this is what derails everything.
That's so
He
stupid.
gets a note from a guy in Australia who's trying to send him a Venmo. He has up on the screen his Venmo address because he's not monetized on YouTube, but he knows if you go live, people give you money. This is what Tom has learned. So a guy in Australia is like, hey, I'm trying to give you Venmo. And Tom is like, whoa, can you do that? I don't know.
So according to, I don't want to just name any other sources. A PayPal lets you send money internationally. Oh. That's interesting.
Ooh, wow. Can you send me some money?
Well, good morning, everybody.
like
We're working
money.
out tech support problems here. Not with the stream, thankfully, but we are looking to see if
Ooh, that's relatable.
Believe this. All things considered.
someone can send me money internationally.
And you know, Tukey says it, and he's always right. Money before funny.
Whoever started
Like, let's
this
not
thing
get the
didn't
show
come prepared
format
to
figured
finish it.
out. Let's not talk about the topic of the day. Let's figure out, how do I get that money from that guy in Australia who's watching? Because I guess Venmo you can only send in the U.S., so that's not going to work.
Who is this we?
My people settled these lands in the name of
Keep saying
freedom.
we. We're having these. We need to. Who is the we? It's just you, Tom. It's just you alone. The green light around your head. You haven't dialed in your green screen, and
He
you're
hasn't even.
checking your phone.
So.
Hey, shut up.
Adam, you probably don't know about green screen because you're in my basement
loot.
right now in the studio with us. But Tom still hasn't figured out that he has to alert StreamYard that he's using a green screen, which is why you're seeing all of that green around him, because StreamYard's just trying to guess at what the foreground is. You can tell
Dead soldiers.
StreamYard, like, hey, I'm using a green screen, so if anything's green, get it out of here. And Tom still hasn't figured that out because he's stupid. And I have proof of that. But he's not just stupid, he's also lazy. Remember, he's going to watch this this video with us, this Franklin Scheckler video. And
The Shanklin Freckler?
Probably would have watched it, made down some notes, maybe some timestamps, you know, things like that.
I haven't seen this Franklin Scheckler video yet, just because I was busy with vegging out after recording my podcast last night.
I knew it. This is the laziest asshole. I was busy.
Why aren't I
What are you
questioning
doing?
these people?
Vegging out. That's not busy.
But it was after I had done something at some point.
Right, yes.
Good to see how much.
I mean, you know me, Chris. After we get out with this podcast, I lay on the floor motionless for 7 hours.
I don't even turn the camera off. I just sit here like a lump.
Tom, stop being a lazy asshole. If you're going to do something in the morning, prep for it a little bit. Get something ready for people. All right, so this is great because the show just becomes Tom trying to figure out how people can give him money. And he's terrible at computers and the internet. We get to watch him in real time. It's as if people watched Stuttering John and went, oh, this is a show? You can just try to figure out how to use devices live while you're streaming.
It shows you that whatever John has is a specific neuroses, because all of these people at some point in their downward spiral hit all of these same tropes and react in the same way and rebel with the same crazy shit, like going to all that trouble to put up a green screen, but then wearing reflective glasses that just block out your eyes and shine everything so we can't see.
There he is typing away.
Nice touch. I'm not looking forward
I brought this up
to
last night on the
cleaning up
bonus
the
show,
mess.
but I have to say it again.
Your
The fact that
thoughts
he's
are
so
wasted.
comfortable with dead air bothers me.
Inquisitor Ludwig
Because this
is
is a guy
ordered
who
to-
used to be on the radio and he brags about his broadcasting skills.
Oh. Why did you just do that earlier? Fuck.
Of course not. Emerald stairs on the.
I fail to see how it's.
Tom rocks at this.
Please my fans.
The coast is the only
Please
habitable.
my viewers.
What choice do we have?
Waiting for one.
That is.
Okay.
Speaking from experience.
Is this hard
Ludwig
work,
tried
Tom?
to hasten.
Well, you know.
Okay,
What do you
so
want to do with him? As an
new method of payment. If you're international, apparently,
That was to please you.
according to
Violence
Business
is the
Insider,
language
and I
of the
presume
I know, what an
I say
asshole.
throw back
He
the
spent all
little
that time
ones
trying to
if
figure out what
they're
his
not in a
PayPal
position
is.
to do more.
Has nothing to do
Besides,
with
He's just like,
fans.
oh, you guys are making me
Probably
work
more
hard
scared
for
of
this
what'll
one
happen
today.
if
It's
you
like,
don't
yeah,
kill
Tom,
him.
what's your PayPal?
you know what they're talking about.
I will see to it myself.
As much as I want to rip his.
Why am I being dumb?
Can't send me.
I
Because
can't
you are dumb.
see you.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
Fate worse than death, perhaps.
I will have to international
Good call.
stuff.
Throwing
Looks
his
like
keyboard in the
PayPal
Not worth getting.
is the way to go. That's right, because I have gotten paid via PayPal when I've sold CDs. When I used to sell physical CDs.
Good place to
Remember
end this, I
those
suppose.
days?
Yeah, it was like a year ago.
It was a nice just little quick
Gen
pop-up
Xers.
stream. I
They're
just wanted to
probably
get
still
something in
available.
before I
This
hang
website.
out with my friend tonight.
So I do not use this
Gonna
email
play-
address other than I'm not going to use this email address other than accepting Venmos. So if
Evoland
you
tonight.
send me an
And
email
watch
to
some
there,
more
I'm
Breaking
likely
Bad,
not
finish
gonna
episode
check
1,
it.
hopefully. So,
Thanks for the heads
hope to
up.
see y'all there.
I know.
You
yes,
want to
I
watch
explained
along?
to you.
All right, probably shouldn't
Until
be doing
then?
this, but my PayPal is actually tied to my email.
Well,
I have to
see you
show you
next
my
time.
email address, but don't send me things that I
Oh,
don't
I
want to
fucked up,
see
of
about I'm a
course.
virgin and a loser. Kind of bums me out when I read those types of notes, so please don't send that to me. I won't see it.
Just money and compliments.
By the way, if I have an email address that's a total throwaway email address, I'm sure we all do. I've collected a few over the years.
Yeah.
Back when they were really stringent about you writing an email address down when you're at a retail store or something, like, okay, yeah, you can have my Yahoo address. But I never explained, like, hey, good luck trying to get me on there. I'm not even going to read it. Like, yeah, you're just not going to read it. I think the top does check this email address. And that's why he's saying this. So he's got to figure out, all right, I'm going to give my PayPal, but am I even going to get that money?
Now how do I find out where it goes?